In the beginning, there was silence. Then came sound. Humans searched for a way to entrap it, hoping they could keep it and tame it. At the dawn of the third millennium, music seemed to be all around us, in every place. At every moment. But where does music come from? Have you ever listened to a vinyl record? Music comes from here, from the grooves. Turntable, amp, speakers, and all thanks to a diamond needle. Simple click is not enough to listen to the music. But let's go back, start from the beginning. I fell into music at an early age. My mother used to always wake me up to a Mozart record. From that moment on, records have been my life. 12-inch, 10-inch, 7-inch, colored discs, picture discs, flexi discs, any discs. I have more than 3,000 records in my collection, and I like to keep them clean. Uncommon behavior, maybe, in the digital world, considering vinyl's dead, isn't it? On the contrary, it's very much alive. Figures online confirm that there are others like me out there. I'm not alone. They say the things you love bring out the best in you. When I'm at a record fair, I'm not so sure. The need to get your hands on that rare cover, that one record which completes your collection, overpowers even the most generous of souls. It's quick. It's stealth. It's business. It's a mania. And if you know what you want, you never go home empty-handed. but you have to seize the moment. I seized mine when spiraling these aisles. It's here I met Chris, a vinyl veteran.
Moi, c'est beaucoup plus le fouillis. Hein. Moi, je prends du tout venant et j'écoute tout. Et après, je classe où je vends, où je mets dans ma collection. Pour ceux qui achètent beaucoup de disques, c'est une histoire sans fin.
I began to follow him year after year, and we became good friends. Like me, he can't resist vinyl's calling.
Il y a une frustration chez les gens. Tu as l'objet, mais l'important, c'est ce qu'il y a dedans, ce qui est immatériel. C'est l'œuvre enregistrée, voilà. Il y en a qui diront, alors autant l'écouter en MP3. Mais moi je dis, c'est pas pareil. C'est juste une question de praticité. Mais ça, c'est du culturel, c'est du divertissement. On cherche pas la praticité, on veut le plaisir.
I contemplate Chris's words, and I ask myself, where does the pleasure he speaks about come from? How does this old format still survive? It's time to travel to the core of the groove. Music is the landscape of our lives. A record's collection is like a train. You keep adding wagons as you go along. Landscape after landscape. Memory after memory. Record after record. GZ printed their first record in 1951, one of the oldest pressing plants in Europe. Now, it is the biggest in the world. Here, for the first time, I see intangible sound becoming concrete.
You can see here.
This is the music.
Yeah, it is the music.
Gazing at these grooves, I feel like I'm traveling inside them.
Was white as snow, and everywhere where Mary went, that lamb was sure to go. Ha, 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 ha.
I see Edison imprison sound in wax cylinders. I see Emil Berliner's gramophone, the first to record music onto records. I hear the whistling of the bombs blend in with the sounds of the first vinyl records brought to Europe by the American soldiers. Since then, the craze has not stopped. This is the substance on which music is engraved on for eternity: vinyl. Over 25,000 records are pressed here every day. But wasn't vinyl killed by the compact disc? London. An easy place to find my bearings.
After 100 yards, turn right. Cross the roundabout, second exit, then turn right. Take the exit, then keep left. Then right turn ahead. Then turn left. Turn right. Then you have reached your destination.
Fresh like a flower, after a night of DJing, I meet Eddie Pillar for a pint. It's 2 p.m. Eddie is a DJ like me. He only plays vinyl, and he fights for the cause.
CD is a lie. The groove of a record through a magnifier is a sound wave. That's what you're playing. On a CD, you're playing a computer-generated copy of a sound wave. And a CD doesn't have a fast enough ability to recreate an actual sound wave. So this is the big lie that the major record companies and the people who have vested interest in making CDs, this is the lie they told you. CDs sound better. They've never sounded better. The people who told you that 20 years ago were lying, and they knew they were lying. Nothing sounds better than vinyl.
With his clear thinking and diplomacy, Eddie had pushed me to the other side of the planet. Today's not just any day. Today is Record Store Day, a worldwide celebration for independently owned record stores, and a great excuse to buy a couple of records.
本日8階では100円セール開催中でございます。CD レコード全品100円となっております。大変お買い求めやすくなっておりますので、ぜひご来店くださいませ。いらっしゃいませ。
Here, in a land where new technology goes hand in hand with tradition, analog sound prepares its vendetta. I have an appointment with the future. I'm about to meet the creator of a new system that plays vinyl records without a needle.
Here, we have been manufacturing laser turntable. What we do here is optical system production and final assembling production.
Could you show me?
Sure. Could you follow me? Watch your step. Here, it is a facility for laser system production. He is Mr. Sekizuka, in charge of laser system manufacturing. He has 12 machineries, starts from here through over there. Then, using each machine, he proceeds manufacturing laser system. We keep every customers by file, one by one. We have about 1,500 customers, including Japan, USA, and many other countries.
Mr. Hijaret.
Watch your step, please. Digital is better than analog. Tiger and lion, which is stronger? Analog sound quality is better than digitized sound because analog means natural, such as a conversation right now is natural, nothing computerized. For me, listen to the analog music makes me peaceful. And relax. Now let's enjoy music.
I'm mesmerized by the sound of this laser turntable. It's really clear, pristine. But something is missing. The record disappears in the machine, just like any CD.
Yes. せっかく金だから手柄せないと。合金ってバレる。まあターンテーブルを買ったのが13歳の時で、もう本物のターンテーブル来てからも本当に毎晩1日ほんと5、6時間ぐらいは。 動作が、俺の楽器の方法だから、特にピッチコントローラーって速さを変えて、例えばこう音程を作れたり、あと、針をこう飛ばしてニードルスキップって言って全然違う曲のところにいきなり飛ばしてリズムを変えてったり。やっぱ DJ の醍醐味っていうのはやっぱこう、そのターンテーブリストもそうだけど、こう元ある素材をこうライブでこうミックスするっていうかクッキングするっていうそのライブクッキングみたいな感じのがすごいこうジャグリングとかスクラッチの面白いとこかなと思いますよね。
One, two, three, four.
I'm not as talented as DJ Kentaro, but I too enjoy making music with music. My parents wanted me to play the piano, but I preferred the turntable. Life in my hands.
You have to really, you have to be gentle with them, because if you treat your kid disrespectfully, your kid is going to disrespect you in public, right? I think records are the same way.
You're in the club, it's many people, it's packed, you're under pressure, it's like, let's go, let's go. If I pick up a record, or I go through my records, I'm like, that one. It's different from going through your CD. I don't go, that one, or that one on the computer. It's like you have a personal relationship with the vinyl. It's a love affair. It's a love affair.
Physical response, heaviness, feeling, atmosphere, noise.
やっぱり音質が違いますよね。やっぱりなんて言うんだろうね。とかってよく聞こえるって言うじゃないですか。よくジャズ親父みたいなのが低なやっぱそういうのがもうちょっとなんて言うんだろうな、バーンってくるんですよね、アナログの方がね。
The difference is like, being in the bed with your girl or boyfriend or whoever, or like cyber sex or something. You gotta have your hands on.
I DJ all over the world every week, okay? And one thing I cannot bring myself to do, which so many DJs do now, today, is they have a laptop. They get the laptop, they open the laptop, they press play, and then they stand there. This is not DJing. DJing is choosing a record that fits with the record before. That's DJing. Forget computers and CDs, records. That's what it's all about, personally, from my perspective.
Hey.
Hi, Martin.
Come in.
How you doing?
All right, come in, come on.
It's tea time. Martin and James are two inseparable DJs.
They're yours.
Yes, squeaky chair.
You've got a squeaky chair. I keep getting dust off those records you do. Have a laugh.
Terrible.
Squeaky chair.
Yes.
Still buying records, still DJing. nights in London, so it's been good. 10 years, it's been good.
Still managing to find records, you know, sort of the bubble burst, I guess, quite a few years ago, but there is, you know, still records to be found, you know, without having to spend too much money either. You know.
We still try to get the records as cheap as possible.
Bargains.
Paladins of the lounge music revival. They've inspired me as a DJ.
I think we're a bit old-fashioned now. We have to, because vinyl's so heavy, we have to get our trolleys and we have to walk down the road with this box of. I'd love to just turn up with a laptop or something. That'd be great.
You do find people staring at you when they see you rolling a record case behind you, or you know, you have a little singles case. It does turn heads.
But for all of us, using vinyl can be a problem.
I know DJs who turn up with just CDs. And it's never really attracted us, has it? The thought of turning up with just a case of CDs. It's not the
same, is it?
No.
As in all things, you must make your own way through life.
Sure, carrying records around the world isn't easy, but we still do it. Because we're hardcore. Vinyl's heavy.
No, what's different is that in the 1970s, music was not disposable. If you bought a record, you own that record forever. You can take it out, you can smell it, you can throw it, you can play it, you can bend it. Now, culture is disposable. Hey, I don't like that, throw it away. Delete. You don't own anything when you buy a download. You do not own a download. You can't take it off your computer. You can't take it from iTunes to your hard drive. This is illegal. With a record, you own it. You own what's on that record. It's a great scam by the music industry.
Welcome to Meedom, the world's most important market for the music industry. But who knows for how long? Here, everything revolves around one word. But where is the music?
Music industry has changed so much in the last couple of years globally. Globally, we're now it's an internet music industry now. Internet music industry now. Digital is the way to go.
It can translate the songs that you listen to in English to Italian, for example. Then if you push a button, it takes you to YouTube and you can see the video on YouTube. And I can show you on a map what kind of music is played now in Moscow, whoop, New York City. Nice. Get the lyrics. This is the chat.
And the catalogue out of this store is 9 million tracks. We have an a la carte store so you can purchase per track, and then we have the Comes With Music offering, which again is unlimited free downloads for a year. So a really good package.
And what about vinyl today?
Oh, I love vinyl.
You can't get rid of vinyls.
The
no,
DJ.
vinyl needs to stay.
Oh, I miss vinyl. Vinyl is so hot, so warm, so noisy with some crispy scratches that I miss so much.
I wouldn't throw all your vinyls away just yet. I haven't.
It's 4 in the morning and my coffee's spinning at 45 RPM. For my friend Chris, there's no time to lose. We're on a mission.
Ah, je crois que c'est là. Tu vas m'amener là. Putain. Je sais pas où c'est qu'on va ça. Mais là, ça y est, on est prêt. Bonjour, vous vendiez pas des disques?
Tout à l'heure, on arrive.
Oui, bien sûr, je regarde. Putain, pour l'instant, il n'y a rien. C'est comme un jeu. C'est un jeu de cache-cache. Je cherche des choses que je ne connais pas et un jour, on va se rencontrer. Il y a des disques qui m'attendent quelque part. Je sais pas où ils sont encore, mais je vais tomber dessus.
Ouais, bon, donnez-moi 20 € puis c'est bon.
Ouais. Et à vue de nez, vous en avez compté combien?
Bah les 45,
là,
on a déjà
80
là. Ok.
Allez, merci.
C'est bon, merci.
C'est parti. Allez.
Allez, au revoir.
Merci. Et tu passes toute la journée comme ça, d'un brocante à l'autre? D'habitude, ouais. Mais là, on a traîné, d'habitude, je vais plus vite. Hein. Où est-ce qu'on va maintenant? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On va dans un autre vide-grenier.
When life runs at 33 revolutions per minute, nothing can stop you, not even the tentacles of New York. There's a gold mine of vinyl stores here, and I've got my sights set on a very exotic one.
I used to have a disco in Brazil. I lost everything, so America was the first place I thought to restart it. I got here, I did all kind of work, like, you know, dishwasher, shoe shine, deliver, all kind of stuff. Until, like, you know, start finding Brazilian records and figured out the Brazilian records were worth the money. And I say, well, maybe it's a good way to stop shoe shine. What's up, babe?
Sorry I'm late.
Wow, don't worry about that anymore. How's everything? Good?
All right.
Okay, so yeah, today we're gonna do that thing, like, you know, like fixing the records there, because it's kind of messy, like, you know, put a little bit more, and, you know, from new arrivals to the regular, you know, side, because it's kind of messy. So when the CD came out, people went crazy, you know, like, people want the CD. But when the time passed, they realized, like, yeah, I used to have all this record, and then I just threw it out, you know, and they just, a lot of people just throw them out. It's crazy. They now want the record back, and it would be really hard to get that.
Record stores. If you have a keen eye, you'll find them in places you never imagined. Everywhere I go, the first thing I do is look for a beautiful island to land on. My place in the universe.
I run Record Trader East, which is I believe, the biggest record store in Europe.
We have about a total staff of about 150 people.
We sell vinyl only.
We're a shop specialising in vinyl.
Classic rock from the 70s, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin.
Funk, soundtracks, 60s stuff.
House, techno, disco, electro.
Indie, obviously.
Classical show tunes, soundtracks.
Punk rock stuff and new wave stuff.
House and hip-hop.
Dubstep.
Spoken word.
And also a lot of jazz.
Backward, forward, which is right? Black is day and white is night. Smell the air, it's real uptight. I just sit there. The driver's digging everything. He joins in while poor cats sing.
It's islands like these where I can touch, view, and smell records up close that makes digging such a pleasure.
I just sit there.
In San Francisco, as in Prague, Tokyo, Berlin, everywhere.
I just sit there.
I'd never invite a girl back to my house to show her my digital collection. It would be like offering her a cracker instead of a delicious chocolate truffle. A shameful thought, right? Perhaps other people are thinking like me. American sales of vinyl have recently topped almost 3 million, an increase of 1 million records compared to last year. Vinyl is back. It's thanks to this record that I met Philip Cohen-Solal from Gotham Project. Backstage, tango gets its facelift. The group continues to release their music on vinyl, despite the digital revolution. I'm curious to know what role records have had in Philippe's life.
Tu veux faire l'interview en quelle langue?
Français.
With over 20,000 records in his collection, we're at no loss for words.
Ça, ce qui a inspiré vraiment Gotham Project, inconsciemment, on va dire, avant même que, c'est quand j'étais petit, j'ai écouté ça. Le premier vinyle de Gotham Project, c'était Vuel Vuel Sur, une reprise d'Astor Piazzolla, d'un morceau de Piazzolla et de Solanas, et El Capitalismo Foraneo. C'était deux faces, un 10-inch. Moi, je voulais en faire 500 exemplaires. Le type qui travaillait avec moi dans le label à l'époque, il me disait, écoute, on en fait 1000, ça coûte moins cher d'en faire 1000 si on doit les represser, tu vois. Je lui dis, mais 1000 oh, t'es fou, on va mettre 2 ans pour les vendre. Bon, et on a fait quand même 1000 et on a donné 500 à notre distributeur. Et puis quelques jours après, ils nous ont appelés, ils disaient, vous en avez encore des disques? Ouais, parce que je sais pas pourquoi, il y a les gens, ils adorent. Et donc moi, je pensais que ce projet, ça n'allait intéresser que 500 personnes, et on a vendu 2 millions d'albums. Alors moi j'adore les cadeaux, et surtout quand c'est des disques. Yes. Oh là là, c'est bien. Tu sais, ce qui me fait plaisir aussi, c'est que c'est des disques que je ne connais pas. Et tu sais, le problème, quand tu es un vinylmaniaque, c'est que personne t'offre de disques. C'est vrai, personne t'offre des disques parce qu'ils disent « Non, mais t'as tout ». C'est super, hein, pochette magnifique. Alors là, pochette magnifique quand même. Tu vois, c'est classe, ça. Terrible. Superbe.
What the sky looks like, what the stars look like, do they still twinkle or are they a steady light when you get outside the atmosphere?
Records. You can hold them in your hands. Gaze at the sleeves. Irresistible works of art. You can read them like a book, or watch them like a film. You can travel into the music with them. The world's most valuable zebra crossing.
Sorry. Yes, the problem was that I was just trying to look in the record and the street, and I don't find the position. Could you explain me?
Well, the position's a bit further down this direction here, towards there. It makes it look where it is on there. If you can look, it's closer towards the actual wall of the actual studio.
Yes, so they moved something?
Yeah, they moved it further down because they felt it was a bit close to the actual gate.
And you stay here all the day?
No, I just have a walk out while I'm out fresh air in London.
How many people you stay here?
Probably about 3,000 or 4,000 a day.
I brought some records with me.
Some similar ones, yeah.
So, this is...
Yeah, it's very rare, 12-inch transmission.
This,
yes, that's original Unknown Pleasures.
This I bought when I had...
Yeah. This is the...
14.
Yeah.
17,
Yeah, that's the reproduction one. That's the original. You have a Blue Monday. With silver, that's the first one.
Just a bit destroyed.
Yeah. We have one in black.
This is original.
What's that? Okay, that's... Oh my God, who did that?
Italian press.
Yeah, that's the Italian... Oh, that's really weird. Okay, that I've never seen before.
Huh.
The biggest mistake really is this should not be magenta or pink. It really should be red. And so pink is not right. Pink's too pop. Far too pop, too feminine, and it's too pop. It should be red. It should definitely be red.
My adolescence was marked by Joy Division in New Order. Their records were my daily calling when I dressed in black and searched for the meaning of life. Their covers were so mysterious and enigmatic. I didn't understand the crap, but they deeply touched me. Now I'm sitting in front of the cover's art designer.
Power Corruption Lies from 1983. And I was trying to suggest the new visual codes that were coming as a result of our relationship with computers. I chose to transform the alphabet into colors. So these sequences of colors spell things out. This is the catalog number of the album, FACT 75. This says New Order. This says Power, Corruption, and Lies. This juxtaposition, this represents sort of two extremes. I still think of this as my mother's living room. This is the industry and the technology that was actually outside in the landscape around me.
Record covers were my contact point to another visual world that existed out there, somewhere.
We didn't need to put the picture of an artist on the front so that the people would know what they looked like. It wasn't taking me anywhere. Well, I wasn't learning anything. But when I saw Kraftwerk's cover of Autobahn in this country, it was like it opened my eyes to another universe of possibilities. So I saw cathedrals, and I saw factories, and I saw mountains. I saw 5,000 years of history in a motorway sign. I mean, whenever I listen to Kraftwerk, I see a BMW traveling at high speed past a cathedral. That's Kraftwerk.
I've always found manipulating reality to create another meaning irresistible. It's fun, like punk. But punk is no fun.
Iggy Pop, there's Ricky Sleeper, Patti Smith, Joe Strummer, boy from Devo. Some of these people are dead now. Sid Vicious, also dead. There's Joey Ramone, Johnny Rotten, Biafra, there's Klaus. So this is my last supper of the punk rock world, and now it's on a new skateboard.
With his fantasy, San Francisco-based artist Winston Smith has challenged conventions and subverted mainstream culture.
And there's one picture we use on the back of the original Dead Kennedys, In God We Trust Incorporated, which was a picture of two little old ladies from a gasoline ad from the 1930s. And I had a whole pile of things that I was cutting out. And as I cut them out, I threw them on the ground behind me and kept cutting, and threw it on the ground behind me, kept cutting, threw it on the ground. And a friend walked into the place, the room, and saw this picture by accident, that had formed by accident, by dropping this picture of the little old ladies looking out the window onto a picture of the Ku Klux Klan at a rally with a burning cross. And he said, "Oh, that's very good. That means a lot." And I said, "What?" And looked over and realized, "Oh, cool." Each picture represents a song. This is a record made in 1995 for Green Day. This is a piece done recently for Ben Harper. This is the inside. Kind of a surrealistic nightmare. See, this one is an old one from Dead Kennedys. The use of the cross of dollars on a record cover shocked many people, but for me it seemed like something that was an obvious statement. Religion, money. Censorship. They wanted to censor images from young people so they wouldn't see these things. But it wasn't because they were bad or naughty pictures or, disturbing. It was because they had ideas that would make them think about our social systems and how everything is set up to a certain advantage and who profits from it and who suffers from it. And so in that way, record covers can be a mirror to society because the combination of the two, imagery and music, something you can sink your teeth into it. You can bite into it and chew on this, you know, and think about this big picture. That's an opportunity for us to change the world.
Censorship, a simple synonym for repression. The word takes me back to Czechoslovakia and the Russian invasion of 1968. Prague. A great place to buy records, but also a place to learn something about vinyl's dark past.
$285.
Tady je to inkriminované místo, kde ta burza byla, tam se za chvilku dostaneme, ano. 33 let, 34. A říká, já jsem vzal na ukázku pár desek z té doby. Takhle, skutečně takhle po zemi jsme ty desky měli roztrkaný. A takhle to tady vypadalo všude. Všude byly samé desky, kam jste se podívali. Jo? A spousta fajn lidí, že jo. I leckdy i tajná policie, policajti tadyhle ze zhora na nás házeli slzný plyn. Byly situace, kdy nám do desek kopali, že to zavaří našim rodičům práci, že moje sestra přestane studovat a tak dále a tak dále. Tak jsem jim říkal jednou, až mě budete pohřbívat, tak mám jedno přání, abyste mi udělali náhrobek, který bude ve tvaru gramofonové desky, kde bude poděkování rodině a vinylům za velice pěkný život.
While in East Europe they were battling for a bit of rock and roll. In the summer of '68, I was kicking my mother's tummy. There's not just music in records, but history too.
One small step for man, one giant leap for man.
No aggression and no invasion.
On the principle, all men are created equal.
It is a government's objective to see that the islands are free from occupation.
Have you ever watched the vinyl spinning from above? When I was a child, I would watch it for hours. And I would dream of leaving for some space galaxy and travel in time. Into the unknown.
Wagner to Burundi Black to Mantovani to bagpipe music I wrote from Scotland to pop record from the 60s. So this is, I'm working with history. What I'm using is all those noises and scratches because this is the sort of the pattern of all the thing that's arrived on these records. And I think, I feel that I'm just I'm a new part of the history of this record. Everything that's ever gone before informs what I do, and maybe I will be part of the things that inform people that go on after.
Staring at Philip Check's vintage plates, one thought breaks my ecstasy. Where is my friend Chris?
Alors là, faut faire attention. Oh putain. Il y a des disques là? Non, non, ça va aller.
T'es sûr que je te dérange pas là?
Ah là c'est bien, on a rangé là. C'est bien rangé là maintenant. Là il faut que je ferme la salle de bain parce que l'humidité c'est pas bon pour les disques qui sont là. Tiens là il y a la chambre mais le problème c'est que pour dormir il faut avoir envie de rester debout.
Comment vivre avec tous ces disques de la vie normale?
Là c'est pas possible.
Comment tu fais?
C'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. Il faut organiser, trier, classer. Et moi j'ai mélangé le business et la passion. Tu as un chat, c'est bien, tu le caresses, tu lui donnes à manger. Mais si tu en as 100, c'est eux qui te mangent.
Mais tu as un chat ou tu en as 100?
J'en ai 1000.
But Vinylmania doesn't always share the same symptoms. The Archive of Contemporary Music is a public place in New York, a sanctuary for record collectors and a haven for those searching for the impossible to find. Its director, Bob George, takes care of more than 2 million records.
This is a collection of vinyl classical records. Right now, this is mostly reggae material. This whole area is Brazil. This is Latin. This is the reggae all moved here. And then this is African, and then Middle Eastern is on the other side. These are records that illustrate dance crazes. So we'll have things like, the bird, the frug, the surf, anything that has to do with a particular kind of dance. This is a whole section on records about God. He's a very popular artist. Outer Space covers. This is my favorite one. This is authentic music from another planet. You know, because there's so many fake musics from another planet. This is the authentic one. So that's the kind of stuff we really love and we really go after. Records about strip and girls, and we have a gay section and things with just sexy covers. Record collectors are very lonely. They like to have sexy covers. These are just Christmas records, and you'll see you'll have a whole section just on reggae Christmas records. Oh, I have to show you one good thing here. This is like one of our favorite section on mimes and ventriloquists. We never lose the audio from a vinyl record. It may get dirty, it may be hard to retrieve, but it's always there. And you can't count on that with any kind of electronic format. But the vinyls will always be playable. If you have a bicycle wheel, a nail, a cone of paper, and a rubber band, you can play a LP or a 45. Because this is a mechanical medium, it has a better chance of surviving.
These records stare at me. Each have something that goes beyond the music, beyond the cover, and even beyond the story of their printing. A personal locker of memories.
Voilà, ça c'est le premier album que j'avais eu des Beatles, le numéro 1. T'as vu, c'est marqué en français, hein. Les Beatles. C'est pas The Beatles, hein, c'est les Beatles. Ça, je suis très fier de ça. Rolling Stone, Exile on Main Street. J'avais demandé pour Noël à mes parents l'album avec Angie dessus, qui s'appelle Goat's Head Soup. Et mes parents, ils m'ont offert ce disque-là. Et moi, j'étais super déçu, tu vois, mais j'étais très en colère contre mes parents en disant « Mais c'est pas celui-là que je voulais, c'était l'autre et tout. » Et en fait, ils m'ont dit « Oui, mais le vendeur, il nous a dit que c'était encore mieux, ça. » Voilà, il va être ici. Ça, c'est la version... Voilà, ça, c'est la version... Alors, attends, c'est marrant, ça. Waouh. Tu vois quoi? C'est moi qui l'ai offert à mon père. Il y a marqué, là, tu vas pas voir, mais il y a marqué pour papa, pour ses 41 ans. Philippe. Tu vois, les cadeaux que je donne à mon père, après, je les récupère. Ça, c'est le disque, pour moi, super important. Parce qu'évidemment, comme tous les Français, on adore Gainsbourg. Et donc, la première fois que j'ai rencontré Gainsbourg, il a écrit « Gainsbourg pour elle ». Il venait de se séparer de Jane Birkin. Donc il était encore très touché par la séparation. Et c'était, moi j'ai trouvé ça magnifique, quoi. Gainsbourg pour elle, quoi. Depuis 2 ans, je vis séparé de ma femme. Donc sans mes disques, séparé de mes disques aussi. Mais la séparation de mes disques a été aussi très difficile parce que c'est mon enfance, c'est toute mon histoire. C'est depuis l'âge de 7 ans, j'ai tous mes disques. Tu vois, c'est comme un être cher, comme quelqu'un qu'on aime et que on y pense. Tu vois, les disques que je t'ai montrés tout à l'heure, le disque de Gainsbourg, le disque des Rolling Stones, le disque de Marvin Gaye. Pour moi, c'est ma vie, quoi.
This is my first kisses. When at parties we danced cheek to cheek, in the dark. It's not really my favorite music genre, but it had good taste. I could never afford this record, and my parents wouldn't buy it for me. Now, I have 2 copies. This is my father's collection. He left it when he left home. I was only 4 years old.
Bon. C'est la merde.
Qu'est-ce que c'est arrivé?
Bah, il y a eu de l'eau qui rentrait là et la pompe n'a pas fonctionné et il y a eu de l'eau jusque là, tu vois. Voilà. Donc, pour bien tout recouvrir, pour faire macérer doucement. Et voilà.
Combien de disques?
Ah, j'en ai enlevé beaucoup là, mais 40 000. Il y a beaucoup de 45 tours aussi.
C'était ta collection?
Une partie de ma collection était dedans. Mais c'est pas grave, j'en ai encore 3 fois plus. Enfin si, c'est grave quand même. C'est très grave quand même. Mais disons qu'il m'en reste.
Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire?
Qu'est-ce que je vais faire? Je vais me mettre à pleurer. Tiens.
There's a certain feel and a certain quality and a certain color to these older things that are very human. And until humans become more electronic and more digital, I think these things will still have appeal. But we always have to be ready for the fact that it could disappear completely. I say, I am the Buddha. I must not want anything. And the purpose of this is so that I don't start collecting records again, that I give all my records to the archive. And if you see on my desk, I have a little statue of the Buddha, and in his hands is a piece of the World Trade Center. And the World Trade Center is 4 blocks from my house, so when it came down, my apartment and my roof was covered in pieces from the World Trade Center. So I have this to remind me a little bit how fragile everything is, and how important it is to try to preserve things, and how silly it is to try to hold on to things, because it's all very, very, very fugitive.
The rest is going with me, so it's good seeing you guys again.
Yeah, thanks.
Bob, I'll see you again soon, Bob.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Not at
Just
all.
when we need
Keep on
more
trucking.
Maybe you find my passion somewhat fleeting, but I can't resist the summoning of vinyl. Before returning home, there's a place I have to visit to buy a couple of records.
Tenez, ça paraît.
Can go out.
In the beginning, there was silence. Today, music is everywhere, in every place, at every moment. But where does music come from?